Hey everyone, Kima here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about summer 2025 fashion trends, and I'm going to go over the 10 best and classiest of those trends. Some really amazing, fun summer trends that we can definitely style up. Let's dive right in. The first trend that is going to be huge this summer that's just happening are retro style clothing. What I love about this is that it's open to your own interpretation of which era you feel more comfortable in, which era you usually lean towards the clothing, which era you lean towards the style and vibe. For me personally, I love the 50s style dresses. I'm a dress girl, skirts and feel. And so I already kind of like lean that way in my overall classy style. Even this dress has like a nice little 50s cut. And so I am excited to style up like a retro 50s look. Think classic Christian Dior look, not the price, but kind of that vibe for me personally. So think about retro style clothing that suits you. Some people it might be like the 70s. You might like bell bottom pants. Some people it might be like even the 90s, like baggy kind of like clothing, but you know, baggy classy kind of style. And so it's open to your interpretation of pieces that you want to style up or introduce or add to your closet or expand your closet, and you can really have some fun with it. We already know that corset silhouette, which is more kind of like your 40s, I think has been trending for the last 2 years. I absolutely love those two. It does all of us justice, okay? Unless you have a super short torso and bigger boobs, I would say stay away from the corset type trend, but those were already happening, so it's no surprise that it's still making its way into staying trendy, but now it's wide open for your interpretation, and 2025 is all about personal style. And I love that with retro style clothing, it's not just one particular era or one particular type of clothing that we can pick and we can style up and have some fun. So yes, retro style clothing, huge summer 2025 fashion trend. Moving along, this is more of a color combination trend that I have been seeing a lot, and also you have been seeing it too. It's a butter yellow color. However, the twist on this is that butter yellow is being color comboed with other colors, and the most popular color combo that butter yellow is being paired with is black and white. I love this, and I love this particularly because like for some people butter yellow is kind of like a no-no to introduce to their closets, and it's usually more so for people who usually stick true to like their super neutrals, their whites, their creams, their blacks, their browns and beiges. And so introducing pieces of butter yellow in your outfits, in your styling this summer can really be easy. It could be a tank top with like black slacks and a button-down shirt thrown over, or or a long jacket. It could be just playing around with where you want to add that yellow. Or if you already have yellow pieces in your closet, let's say this was a full yellow dress. Easy way to add that color combo would be a black handbag and white sandals, or vice versa. And so you can really infuse these three colors. I absolutely love the color combo because you have the classics, the black and white, and summer, that pop of butter yellow, that adding color to the outfit. Love it, love it, love it. So that color combo is a huge summer 2025 fashion trend, color trend if you may say. So have some fun with it. I think I'm definitely gonna try it out. Okay, next up we have Bermuda shorts, but not just any and every Bermuda shorts. It's more like your cream denim Bermuda shorts. Of course, we love our denims all year round. Most people do. I am like not super denim girl, but I do still enjoy my denims. And so if you still love your denim and you want to be wearing your denim, then think about Bermuda shorts, which of course it's a summer. Denim can tend to be hot during the summer months, but like a nice fitting loose like Bermuda shorts during the summer months paired with a t-shirt and a belt and some thong sandals or slides or Mary Janes. You can do that with a nice blouse. You could do it with a bodysuit. You could do it with a tube top. You could do it with a button-down shirt. So many different ways to style your Bermuda shorts this summer, especially cream denim. So you still get to wear your denim cool vibes, but we're leaning to that Bermuda style, and that cream color is so easy to style. We already know classic blacks and blues are our denim colors, but that white-ish cream, rich cream, adds that coolness of the summer, and you still get to, you know, style up and be in denim in a very functional, classy, gorgeous, and beautiful way. So yes, or Bermuda shorts, particularly denim in the color cream. All right, next up we have gardening chic attire as a huge summer 2025 fashion trend. Now, of course, it's summer. Most people are in their gardens. They're blooming, you're reaping. I don't know if many people do a lot of planting at that time, but there's a lot of like reaping all of the work that you put in. I have a small garden, and so reaping all the little work that I put in during the summer months feels lovely. And when I'm home, my garden chic vibe are loose, flowy dresses. Loose, flowy, sometimes they're a little bit floral, sometimes they're solid colors like whites and light blues and soft greens and soft yellows. Those soft colors I love for a gardening vibe, and it's a perfect time to see gardening attire trending because, you know, it's a great time to just be home enjoying the outdoors. It's warm for most people, it's relaxing, you're having fun, and you want to also be comfortable. Garden attire can also look like overalls for some people. For me, not so much. I don't quite like overalls, but for a lot of people, overalls are like gardening. You could classy that up in different ways. It could be skirts, flowy skirts. It could be, you know, denim, light denim dresses that flows nicely. It could be loose linen pants with like soft floral tops. It could be full on linen on linen. So your gardening chic can really be an interpretation, just like much of what we've been talking about so far with these summer 2025 fashion trends. It's really much to your interpretation of what you see that as and feel as. And I love that. I love that we get to explore individually and lean into things and pieces that matches our vibe and style. Next up, we have summer plaids as a huge summer 2025 fashion trend. Yes, or plaids. It's not new, but it's just trending, and you could see a lot of them in the stores. You could go from your red plaid, kind of like gingham feel. You could go, I saw this beautiful pink, green, and blue plaid dress. I think it was on Gap or Old Navy. It was so pretty, and it's such a perfect plaid for the summer because it has all the bright feels in it. You could go with your blues, your pinks, your reds. I particularly love gingham plaid during the summer months. Spring and summer, I definitely love gingham plaids. So you can think about what kind of plaid do you want? Again, open to your own interpretation. If you haven't seen my dress trend video, definitely check that out after, especially if you're looking for dresses. I did go over plaids and linked a lot of plaid dresses that you can definitely shop and try. And I also link different options to each of these trends that I'm mentioning right now in this video in the description down below. So if you're looking to shop any category of these trends or want to see like visually or what's in the stores, what I'm talking about, you could definitely check out the links in the description down below. But yes, our summer plaids, pick whatever it is. I've also seen like gorgeous rainbow gingham. When else could you wear like rainbow gingham, big print plaid? Summertime. So there's lots of options out there. And if you have those in your closet, I'm a firm believer in shopping your closet first before we shop online. Shop your closet. Like, Lord, I'm speaking to myself. I got lots of stuff in my closet that sometimes if I don't intentionally go, I will go shop something. So shop your closets first, see what's there, and if you need to pair something with something, then that's when you shop, or summer plaids are happening. All right, next up we have romantic ruffles as a huge summer 2025 fashion trend. And again, in my dress video, I did go over kind of like your boho, but not quite boho, romantic feel in dresses. But your romantic ruffles are huge this summer 2025. And that again could mean what you want it to mean. It could be on a top, it could be on a dress, it could be on a skirt. For me, it would definitely be dresses. I'm a dress girl. I love dresses, it's just my thing. But what I love about it too is that delicate, dainty femininity, even if you don't lean deep into a feminine style, that you can add. So let's say you do like a gorgeous ruffle top with denim pants tucked in, skinny belt, nice little, whether you want to go 4-inch heels, 2-inch kitten heel, or flat, gorgeous. So you can really style up ruffles. You can even do ruffle accessories, ruffle pieces. It could even be something as like, you know, those hair wraps that are really like, they're cloth like, and it almost is built in like the chiffon ruffle that you could just put in your hair and it's really pretty. you can just put that in your hair and that can count as ruffle. You can just wear it on your arm and it could count as ruffle. You could really choose little detail, small detail ruffle pieces, and that will really inspire the trend and keeping it simple, classy, and gorgeous. So yes, our ruffles, romantic, delicate, dainty, and beautiful, are huge this summer. All right, so if you're new here, I'm Kima. Welcome to my channel. My channel focuses on classy fashion and elevated lifestyle. So if that's you or something that interests you, I would absolutely love to have you here. So do please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's be friends. Let me know in the comment section. I love when you guys say new here or have watched your videos first time commenting, because it really gives me an idea of who you guys are, because I don't know anyone, and clearly many of you show up for me. And introduce yourself if you want to. No pressure, but glad to have you here. All right, the next trend that is huge this summer 2025 is a color palette, and it's your sunset color palette. I want you to think of the colors in a sunset. That vibrant orange, that yellow that flows through, sometimes that pinkish vibe that you get in the undertone, almost like cottony in the sunset. I love the vibrancy of an outfit that carries like your oranges, your yellows, merging them together. Really done really well, especially like people who are very much into like colorful outfits. When they fuse those colors together, chef's kiss. I love to see it. I'm not a vibrant color girly. I am a color girly, but I'm usually soft in my muted colors. But vibrant color people who put those colors together, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So if you are a color girly, especially vibrant colors, you don't have to do all of the colors of the sunset in a outfit, but like for me, I have this gorgeous, I'm looking at it right now, orange skirt. It's like orange, it's like sunset orange. For me, I would mute it down with white or cream. Of course, that's just my vibe, but for me personally, it leans into the trend and that makes me happy enough. So pop out those vibrant sunset colors, style them together separately, mix and match your color combo, however, whichever way makes you feel the most comfortable, the most beautiful and gorgeous. Definitely happening. All right, next up we have school uniform skirt vibes. Think about private school uniforms, skirts, and what that looks like. There's variations of them. You can go from short pleat to long pleat to semi pleat, just like pleat in the front, full in the back. It could be a little bit of a gore. It could be flouncy, whatever it is that tickles your fancy. Loving the summer 2025 fashion trend, really leaning into personality, so you get to choose. And so your school uniform skirts, of course it's summer. We don't want to be always, you know, just imprisoned in pants and just hot. And when you want to let it all air out, your skirts come in handy. And if you're someone who wears lots of skirts or looking to introduce skirts into your closet and this is something that tickles you, I'm always popping examples on screen so you can see where the trend I'm exactly talking about. But they're definitely happening. I'm a skirt girl. I like it. I love it. And if you do, just so you know, it is trending and happening this summer. Okay, next up we have bow detail clothing. This has been trending all year and even last fall, but even more so this summer. I love bow details in the summer. You know, I also feel like it is normal to have like bow details on your clothing, your dresses, your tops. It shows a little bit more in the summertime, spring and summertime, than it is like fall and winter. So it's definitely quintessential of the summer, but it's definitely trending. And if you have bow detail clothing or you love bow details, I get it's not for everyone. Definitely for me, again, because of my feminine style. So definitely think about bow detail clothing. I have this gorgeous dress from Petal and Pup. I did feature that dress in a fall haul last year. I wore it once then and I haven't worn it again, but it's time to pull it out. It's such a pretty summer color too. All year round color actually, but it's a really gorgeous soft powder blue. I like it. I like it. So bow detail clothing, definitely huge this summer 2025. Style them up. Finally, the last trend that I want to go over that is huge this summer coming 2025 are your Sculptured Garden clothing. And this is completely different from Garden Chic that I talked about before. This is just focused on sculptured details on clothing that has like garden-esque vibe. So it could be a nice beautiful dress. It could be long, short, or midi with a almost like sculptured rose, is almost like 3D in it on the dress. Or it could be vines running through a dress think garden-like. Also think the colors when you think garden-like: yellows, earth colors, browns, greens, oranges, you know, all the colors in a garden, whether it's flowers, whether it's fruits and veggies. It could even literally mean a dress that has a tomato print, more so sculptural looking, so a little bit more 3D potentially, or just bright, bold, and detailed, which really is the honed focus of the clothing item or the outfit. So yeah, your sculptural detail clothing, if you're into that type of stuff, it is huge this summer 2025. And again, it leans into personal style, and I can't say that enough. It's such a huge trend this year, and I'm so excited to see the maximalist piece mixed in with personal piece. And I have seen so much of how fashion itself, coming off even the Met Gala with like dandyism being so much about self-expression tailored to your own fit. So just coming off of that, seeing how fashion has really encouraged this year personal style. I love it, here for it. And I hope from these 10 trends that I talked about for this summer that you have found one that you already liked, and one that you probably can challenge yourself that might be like a subpar to your style that you can lean into, style up, and dress this summer 2025. All right, everyone, so that's it. 10 of the best and classiest summer 2025 fashion trends. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments in the comment section down below if you're gonna try any of these trends. If there's any of this trend that you've always worn, that's always a part of your personal style, I want to know. And again, I'll link quite a few different options in the description down below. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.